Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And y'all, I still have not went and got my nails done. OMG, I've had so much stuff to do. So I just want to make sure that when I go, I can sit and rest. I know they look great, busted and out of control, but we gonna do this video. All right, so we are going to be doing a cash stuffing for my sinking funds, and then I'm going to be adding it to my Pay It Extra binder. Y'all, 52-week savings challenge. That's what we got going on for today. So if you need to stuff your sinking funds, y'all pull out your binders and y'all, let's get stuffing. So let's go ahead, hop into it. All right, so we are going to be stuffing $481. Whoop, whoop. So that's what we're going to be stuffing for our sinking funds. So let's go ahead and count our cash. So we have 50, 100, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 210, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 310, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81. All right, so we got 481. So we're doing good. So hopefully everybody is doing good. And y'all, I have been so busy, but it's a good thing. It's a good thing. So yeah, oops, that is upside down. All right, so the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to go with our, this is more of like an important binder, I want to say. So I'm going to scoot this to the side just a tad bit like that. So for Amazon, we are actually going to be adding $10. Now, I haven't taken this out yet to pay off my Amazon, but I am going to be adding $10 to this. So we're going to do a $10 bill. So today is, I think, 7. So we're going to add cash and we're going to do $10. So that'll have us at $150. And like I said, we can just keep going because this is like annually, so it's going to keep going over and over and over again. So we got 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And when I first started, because who has $160 to just straight up give Amazon? I didn't. So what I did was I saved at first, and I did the monthly membership. And then soon as I, oh, this goes in here. And then soon as I got enough to save for the full annual membership, then I went ahead and paid. You get like a discount with that than paying the $12.99 a month. All right, so next for home, we are going to do $30, and we are going to do $120 and $110. So we don't have anything for home stuff, which is good because I want these to start to get back up again. So we got 9. Oh, y'all, I'm writing 9. This is 10. It is October. So add cash. So we're going to do $30. So this should give us $150. So we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. So we got $150. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, so I don't think I have my whiteout with me. Y'all, I'm always tearing up. Oh, goodness. Look at that. Show did. I'm just going to do, I'm going to botch it. All right, so we're just going to do that. That looks bad. Okay, so next we have car taxes. So car taxes, I did end up taking the money out of here that I saved, and I went ahead and did a money order cashier's check, sent that down, and I checked, and it's already registered on the account as paid. So that is paid for the rest of the year because it was due December the 7th or 5th. I think December the 5th, I think. So that is a good way to kind of like, if you have property taxes like car taxes, because they can be pretty much expensive, and we're going to add $15 to that. So that'll make us have 20. Yeah, those can be like some really like hit you at the last minute expenses. So we have 10, 15, 20. And if you don't pay your car taxes, I know here, if you don't pay your property taxes, car taxes. Then they put a stop at the DMV. They add like a $50 fee, and you can't get your decals registration, so that just leads to you driving around with expired decals, and then that is pretty much a ticket. So then you have to pay more for your ticket than you did when you first started. All right, so we got 15. I'm just gonna put $15 here, and I'm gonna let this dry because I don't want this to get on my little envelope, and we'll put that in just a second. So next we have oil change. Remember I said I want to try to do 50 bucks at least, because my oil change is $47. So that way I can pretty much have it like, this is an oil change, the $50 I'm gonna put in there is going to be another oil change, so I can kind of gauge what or how many oil changes I have in here before I really have to get on my game to start adding more money, you know, to it. All right, so we're gonna do 10.07 add cash, and then we're gonna add $50, so that'll make us have 100. So I like to count it just to make sure that is what I have. All right, so we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. So that is good. And next we have tile rotations. So these are like little things. I wanted to break my envelopes down so you can do the same thing. These are like the little teeny costs of things that you don't really think about until you get to the, you know, the cashier, and she's like, that'll be, you know, 47 plus the 16, and you're like, I didn't even take in consideration or account for my tires being rotated. So now I have to find another $16, $17, you know. So I just kind of started thinking like that. So that's why I kind of broke my sinking funds down a little bit more, so I can have a better idea of what I got going on. All right, so we're gonna add $20. So that'll be 36. I'm trying to add ahead in my head. All right, so we're gonna do just a $20 bill. Oops, not two. So that's 20, 30, 35, 36. So that's a good way to start off your sinking funds. And if you need to start it off doing like $5 or $2, because when I first started, that's how I ended up doing it. Okay, so next we have electric. Electric is just going to be the extra cash, and then I might actually use this for the bill. So this might, you know, fluctuate, go up, or it might go down. So for electric, we're going to add $50 to this, so that'll make us have 70. So we're going to grab the $50 bill. All right, so we got 50, 60, 70. That does not go in there. That goes in here. All right. So there we go. So next we have WOTA, and WOTA is the same concept that we have. So we're actually going to be adding $35. And I did restock these wallets, y'all. So they are restocked. So just to give y'all a heads up, because I know y'all said, make sure you tell us when you do a video of when you restock. So I'm telling you, they are pretty much restocked. Okay. All right. So we got $35 that we adding. So we're going to do a 20, a 10, and a 5. So yeah, and I would like to know if you guys like break down like your water bill, your electric bill, or like your what do you want to call it, like your heating bill, if you do the same thing too, and how that works for you. All right, so we got 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. All right, so we got $55. Oh, and I keep putting in the same one. Maybe I should just put it all in one. What y'all think? Because I keep trying to put it in the other one. Okay, so we got $55, so we're going to put that there. That way we can keep up. So we are pretty much, I think this is pretty much dried. So we're going to put that there. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move to our next binder. There, and I'm going to put this over here. All right, well, I can just put that there and that there. Okay, so this basically is just like our little fun binder that we have. So family fun, which I told you guys we were actually going to be going on our little Thomas trip. So for family fun, we're actually going to be adding $25. And I think for this one, I'm just going to use my card, my credit card, so I can get points on it. And then after that, just take this cash and pay on the card. So I think that's what's going to happen. But I do want to take like some cash. All right, so that should make us have $3.25. Yeah, because I don't want to go without any cash. Because sometimes some places like that, you go, they don't take cards. So you got 100, 200, 300, 20, 25. Yeah, and then you're just pretty much stuck trying to figure out, how am I going to pay for this? And they don't take cards, and that's all I got. So that's why I like to take cash a lot. Well, not a lot of cash, but like 20 bucks, 30 bucks, or whatever, whatnot. All right, so next we have Trips and Vacay gas. So this is basically the gas that we use for our trips, because gas is basically a huge expense itself. And I know sometimes when you go on vacation, you don't really factor or think about the vacation, but that's why I wanted to do that separate. So we're gonna do $30 for that. So we're gonna take a 20 and a 10. So we got 1, 50, 60, 70, 80. So we got 180. Because I know when we went to our other trip earlier this year, I cannot tell you basically how much gas we use. And I think if I would have did this, I could tell, like when we stopped at the gas station, track of it better, I would have been able to see. All right, so my favorite, there's nothing in here, so we're gonna do Eat Out. So Eat Out is going to get $25. So that's gonna be 25. All right, so that's gonna make us have $25. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back in there. And 20, 25, so we're at 20, 25. And this is for like when we go out to do like little fun outings and stuff, we can eat out. All right, so next we have a vacation. As you guys know, I am starting on this earlier for next year. So vacation, we are going to be adding just 20 bucks because still have a long way to go, but you can still add to it. So we're going to do $20. So 520. We don't know where we're going, but it's always good to kind of like go ahead and start saving so that you do have options, better options, because you have money saved for what you want to do, and maybe you can kind of splurge because you had the time to save a little bit more, so you can get that vacation that you've always really wanted and just not to settle for just anything. All right, so we got 100, 200, 300, 400, 520. So, and that was like an awesome feeling of us saving for vacation and was like not stressed and able to do what we, wanted to do. All right, so birthdays, we are going to be adding $25. All right, so let's see, 1007, add cash, and I said 25, right? Is that what I said? Yeah, okay. So we're gonna do, let's see, let's see, 120 and 15. Okay. So we got 20, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56. Yep, that's about right. All right, so 56. That does not go in there, Tina. So y'all can tell I'm like trying out these trackers again. And they're like, let me make sure I did I do 25 for Eat Out? I just want to make sure I did that correct. All right, I'm gonna, for vacation, I'm gonna swap out this for 2. Let's do 2 10s. I know, y'all, it's a budget. I can swap out if I want to, right? Yeah, okay. So that's vacation. Okay, all right, so we were, okay, so for Tina, we're gonna be adding $10. So we're gonna do 1007, so we're gonna do add cash. So $10, so that should be $370. So let's just do one $10 bill, and this is a money placeholder, so this is cash that I have in savings. I don't know, I might bring the real cash back in this because it's, it's not a lot. So I'm just trying to figure out what I'm gonna do, if it's just worth going to the bank to get the cash and put it back in here. But I know that this is what I have in my bucket for me. Okay, so we got 200, 300, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70. All right, so we got 370. And plus, I just like the way this money looks. It looks so cute because it's so colorful. All right, so we have that. I should put that back in there. And then giving. And let's see what we got here. So giving, we're going to add $10. So 10 and 7, we're going to add cash. $10, so that should be 70. And y'all let me, like I said before, y'all let me know if y'all use trackers and what you feel about them. Okay, so we got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, so we got $70, and that pretty much adds up. I think it just gives you like a little trail of, you know, where you've been spending your money. All right, so that is all for that book. All right, so next we're gonna do our 52 weeks savings challenge, and you guys know that I do keep this in my 𝗗𝗓𝗦𝗖𝗢𝗓. I'm not sure how I'm gonna draw it for next year. All right, so we are on week 35, and we're gonna be doing $36, y'all. I've just been doing it whenever I have extra money. That's what I say for all of these savings challenges, is that I know people ask me, when am I supposed to put the money in there? It's just put it in there whenever you want to. These savings challenges are supposed to be a fun way for you to save, not for you to be stressed out about it and be like, oh, I gotta put $20 in it this week. I don't have $20. What am I gonna do? Yeah, if you don't have $20, wait until you get $20, or put half of the $20, 10 this week, 10 next week. So they're just made for a fun way to save. This is how I can save, because like I said, I like bright things and I just like fun challenges. So that's why it makes it a little bit easier for me to save. So we're gonna do, so we're at, what week are we at now? All right, so we are at, and y'all, these are coming back, but like I said, we just have to make sure we have time to make these, but they will be back. All right, so we're doing what? Lost my train of thought. 36. So we're gonna do a 20, a 10, a 5, and a 1. Yep, that's what we're gonna do. All right, so I'm just trying to knock this out before the end of the year. I got what? It's October, November. I got 2 more months. Almost 3, because October's just in, so almost. So we have this much left for, not bad, right? For our 52 weeks challenge, and then we get to do the famous unstuffing that I like to do for these. All right, so we're gonna put that there. So next we're gonna go ahead and take a look at my Pay It Extra binder. This is just something extra that I've done. All right, so this is basically where if I have extra cash, I put this in there, so at the end of the month I can go ahead and then add this to the principal. So I think when I do that, I might just call and get them to put it to the principal, because sometimes some things, I don't know, you might want to just make sure that that's what you're doing. So I don't keep trackers of this, because at the end of the month it's going to pretty much be gone. So for mortgage, we're going to do $20 for extra, so that'll give us 20, 40, 42. So we're going to put that back in there. All right, so for car, we've been doing pretty good with this. Car, we're actually going to do $50. So we got 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 110, 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47. That's pretty good. $147 extra so far that I will put towards the principal of my card. All right, so next we have insurance, and this will go for like the premium, and we're going to do $20 for that. So 20, 40 for 152. So this is just like a little fun way I'm trying out to pay a little bit extra to bills. So that's how that works. All right, guys, so that is all of this video. Short and sweet. So thank you so much for joining me, and I am getting orders out, y'all. It's been a long week. A long week, long end of September month. I have a lot of videos that I have to edit and I have to upload, so those will be coming in some shorts. So if you have not already followed me on my Instagram, it's called APinkeClothlife, and my TikTok, y'all, and one of my TikToks got like 1.1 million views. I'm like, what? So I was just like, what in the world? So thank you guys, if you know, for like checking out my TikTok and following me there and everything like that. I was like, oh my gosh. So thank you again for that, for all of you guys' support. And then, like I always say, if you have not already commented, subscribed, and shared, or click that little red button, which I already said subscribe, please do, guys, because I really love to have you here. And then, like I always say, until next time, guys, peace.